Stop streaming. Right? Then this should work. Okay, there we go. Is that working now? Are we working now? There we go. That should work now. Let me turn the volume down on here. My fault. Okay. I'm gonna wait until I get some people back in here, because what did I just do for the last 7 minutes? Yo, my bad. My bad. Way too much was going on in the last 7 minutes. I have no idea how this thing works. I thought I've never done the whole like schedule a live thing and then do it. So that was very confusing. My fault. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but we got people in here. I think we're starting to get everything locked in. Can everyone see my screen? Carter can ask a question. The beautiful thing about this is that you could just ask it. You don't even need to ask me if you can ask a question. You could just ask the question. But, all right, we're in here. We're 11 deep right now. What's up, guys? I'm Carter. Nice to meet you. If you've never been on these live streams, I'm going to tell you right now, it's somewhat interesting, but I've never broken down a song on live. So this is going to be a first time. And I just would like to welcome everybody in here. And yeah, I have no sponsors. I got nothing. I got no ads. I'm just here to just explain this music stuff. This feels like a Zoom meeting. I really hope this is like not in a bad way. I hope that's in a good way. But are you gonna restock the hoodies on your store? I'm dying to get one. Well, not restocking the black ones, but we got the green ones, and those are gonna be out soon. So sometime, probably maybe at the end of this week. Who knows? All right. So I don't know if any of you guys have heard the new song, but I released a new song called Griffith Park. I'm gonna play this real quick. Dude, I've been waiting to release Griffith Park for the longest time, and we finally got it out, and now I feel good.
Yeah. Push the start, pushing back some Griffith Park. Push the start, better keep up, cause I'm a.
Okay, so I'm getting a question. Hey Carter, what do you use to make music? So for this song, we used Ableton to make the song, but I'm breaking it down on Logic because it looks better on screen when I'm showing you guys. Because like right here, these wave files, like I can mute something and then it just looks better, you know what I mean? So you can know exactly what's going on. So let me break down the production of this song. Pretty much, I did not produce this song. My boy Brock from the Futuristics, he produced this song, and it was one of those situations where I think it was the first session I ever had with him, and we were like, "Oh, bro, let's get into something. Like, let's work on something. Let's do something from scratch." Because I usually like to make some songs from scratch when I'm working with a new producer, and everything that we were trying was like cool, but like not fully working because I wanted something weird, and then like the situation I was in at the time, like with the label stuff, they wanted something more conventional. So it was like trying to find the balance of both, and it just was not working. So I was like, how about you, just play some beats that you have? And he played this beat, and I was like, yeah, this is fire. So I wasn't really there for the creation of the beat, but I was there for most of the little intricacies that go on within the song, like the sound effects and blah, 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 whatever. Cool. So I have no idea how he started this beat, but this guitar is what comes in the beginning, right? And it seems like it's just like a low pass filter type of situation, extra reverb, and then the then there's more guitar that just comes in, and then there's these synth chords that play throughout the song. So the guitar is doing this, right? But the synth chords are also doing the same thing. right? That's pretty much what goes on throughout.
Cigars, homies.
Jesus, that's what goes on throughout the entire song. And then there's these keys that come in the second verse. Just to give you context.
My friends involved, different thoughts. If I write it, it's a bar. Hear them scoff, cause I know who I'm pissing off.
So that was an idea that came after I laid down my vocals. That's when he was like, "Yeah, I need something a little more to make it, not be just the beat that I made. I need it to be a Carter A song." So that was one of the things that we added. And then that super stupid bass line he came up with, which is this. Stupid, driving ass bass line. And it was pretty much just a loop for a cool minute until, I laid the vocals down. Then he started adding little intricacies. And one thing that we added actually at the end that I really liked was this bass line part that kind of switches up. Right here. So nasty. Right. Not gonna lie, this gotta be one of my favorite songs from you. Thank you. This is one of my favorite songs too. And we're gonna have a whole bunch more. I promise you that. Yeah, that's pretty much the melodic part of everything. What's the best advice you would give to a small artist? I honestly, Google is your best friend. That's my best advice. I'd say that Google is your best friend. Go ahead and trust Google. Any question that you have, Google will tell you. And just have fun with it. I think the best thing you could do being an independent small artist is that your biggest asset is, or your biggest help is right in front of you, right at the palm of your hands. You can just ask anything. Saying the face cam glitching a bit. I don't know what's going on, bro. I'm sorry. I'm like, I thought everything was gonna be nice and dandy, nice and clean. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. It might be audio issue. That's why. Yeah, let's just bring that here. Oh, what? Sorry. I got this. I promise. Okay. This should work. This should make everything a little more clean. All right, now let's get into the drums. Because we've been doing too much. So now, this is just a simple kick, right? And it looks like the kick pretty much stays the same throughout the entire song. Nothing crazy than the snare. Nice and just dry snare. Right? And then with the melodics. You got that. And now hi-hat. With the hi-hat, low-key, he's kind of lying on here. It's not just hi-hat. It's like hi-hats mixed with a little snare. So this one I think was a loop that he made. I wish I could give more advice on how to make loops like this, but to be honest, I wasn't involved in the process of making the beat. But for the next song that comes out, I'll give you more of a breakdown of that stuff. But yeah, this was just these live loops. They're really what pull everything together. Then when you have that, you can make a whole playing. And there you go. That's pretty much the instrumental, right? So that's the instrumental. You got that locking in. Then now we got the vocals. And now the vocals, I'd already had, low key, I should play the demo version of Push to Start or Griffith Park. So let me see if I have it, the demo version. I should have it. Griffith Park demo. I'ma find it. Give me 1 second. So I'd actually made this entire song on a different beat before. It was this beat. And my lyrics were pretty much the same. The lyrics were exactly the same. I just moved it to this beat. So this was it before.
On Griffith Park, new apartment, not the best, but it's a start. Listen up, this the shit to raise the bar. This the bar, now raise that shit from Mr. Car.
Right, and then pretty much the beat drop.
Push the star, pushing bikes on Griffith Park. Yeah, cause I'm a proud motherfucker, I'm a loud motherfucker. Proud motherfucker, I'm a loud motherfucker. Hold up.
Still like this version, but it's definitely not as catchy as the version that ended up coming out. The beat's not as good, but that was the original. So are you ever gonna release the whole album sooner or later? Because I think it's about time to. I don't think so. I literally released an EP. Well, I guess I didn't just release an EP. I released an EP last year. There's no need for me to release the whole album if no one, like, if I can't get people to listen to a whole EP. Because if you go and listen to, the One and Only EP, it's like the main listens are The One and Only and Stay Here Instead. And those were the 2 singles. Other than that, like, no one else was really listening to any of the other songs. Maybe Just Like Money, maybe Me Sometimes. No one was listening to He's Alive. So there's no need for me to do that, to release an album if no one's going to listen to every song. If it's just going to be like, like everything else is going to be a throwaway or an album cut type of thing. So I'm good. I don't need an album right now. But with Griffith Park, we got the Proud Motherfucker, I'm a Loud Motherfucker, which was in the original demo, is on this part. And honestly, that just goes on throughout the entire song a bit. Like, when it comes into the verses, it gets more filtered.
Push the star.
So it's more filtered. Right? Then for the verse.
Yeah, push the star.
So now, that's how we did it. That was that. And then now we got the acapellas, right?
Yeah. Push the star, pushing bikes on Griffith Park. Push the star, better keep up, cause I'm a.
And now in the backgrounds, it's just a deeper version.
Push the star, pushing bikes on Griffith Park. Push the star, better keep up, cause I'm a.
With some nice little auto tune on it and shit. It's cool. I also am now realizing that that's like the same vocals on the other song, just like a very low vocal on there. So that's the chorus, and then we got the verse here.
Yeah, push the star, pushing bikes on Griffith Park. New apartment, not the best, but it's a start.
And making this verse was stupid easy, because I already had the verse done, both verses done, the chorus was done. I just need to record it. And the way we recorded it was like me and Brock just in the studio, just like recording, and we were, I think I'd recorded it on the Neumann. If not, then I recorded on the SM7B, and it was just like very quick. I was like, all right, one take, Okay, boom, one take. I don't think we redid anything. We just like made it super quick, pretty much. And now my favorite part of the entire song is just like these choir vocals I did in the back.
Pushing by some Griffith bar. Push a star. Better keep up, cause I'm a.
I don't know if you guys hear these. It's just me going. Ooh, ooh. So this. So that one I think is a mixture of me going. Ooh, and then. Ooh, and then. Ooh. Yeah. That's my favorite one too. Then, yeah, it's just these chorus vocals.
Push a star, pushing by
With
some
the background.
Push a star, better
The
keep
low
up, 'cause
backgrounds.
Yeah, I'm a.
Oh, I honestly didn't realize I harmonized the
Push a star,
background vocals. Sorry, I made this such a while ago that I don't even realize.
Yeah, I'm a.
I don't even realize what I'm doing on some of these parts. You know why? Because it was held for such a long time, and I waited way too long to release it. But you know what? It's out now. So. Oh, what up, Edwin? This motherfucker using Reason. Fuck you. I would never use Reason. I would never use Reason. Shout out to Reason. Shout out to people that use Reason because it's good, but it's not for me. No. You look like you use Reason. You look like the purists, them studio purists, man. You know, like, you know, when I had this back in the day and I had to plug it in, like y'all young bucks don't know about that. You don't know about that, young buck. You don't know about the EQs that you have to actually tune until you pull out the thing and blah, blah. Like, bro, I don't need that shit anymore. Just because I don't record, just because I don't pay $2,000 a day to record at a studio doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm doing. But to be honest, I also don't know what I'm doing.
Really ain't my strong suit. They get done.
Yeah, and then now all the like little intricacies, just like these FX, which is just like come in throughout, and they're usually just on here for like transitional parts. So like this part of the
It's a
second part.
valid question, only few know the response to. Hitting up my answers, trying to see who I belong to. Trying to, hold up. Push a star, pushing back some Griffith bar.
Yeah. Hey, I might upload these stems too. I might put these stems up on Bandcamp if anyone wants to remix some shit. Is that a good idea? I feel like that's a cool idea. Just putting stems up on Bandcamp. You could pay whatever for the stems, or I'll make it $20. Just kidding. That's a terrible idea. Making it like $10 would be smart. Doing something like that would be great. Yeah, I'm like figuring this out, and yeah. So now my favorite part of this entire song is literally this part right here, which is like the when the bass changes at the end of the song with all the chanting vocals. Hey, hey, hey. I love that. We did that last minute. We did that like right before the master had to be sent in. So it's this. I'm gonna mute everything else. Hold up, because you guys need to just hear this. Ugh, disgusting. It's just that, and then just a bunch of haze with the proud motherfucker, I'm a loud motherfucker. So this. What is it? Yeah, that shit is so hard. What's that? That's just us going. Yeah, that's just me and Brock just going, oh, hey, oh. At first, I did it by myself. I was like, hey, I have an idea. I just want to do chant vocals at the end. I was like, hey, oh, hey. And then he's like, okay, that's cool. Let's do it 2 more times. And then he's like, yo, let me get in this. And it's just me and Brock, the dude that produced the song, just going back and forth, just going, hey, yo, woo, hey. I only have Audacity, bro. That's so stupid. I just saw that comment. But what were you saying? Will you ever release an instrumental version? I should. And then this.
Okay, okay.
So that's pretty much just that. The ending. The ending is that and some stupid bass. Oh, play. Hey, we got Miles in here. And then the end just ends with a bunch of power moments. Ooh. It just ends like that. That's pretty much the breakdown of the song. You know, like trying to do this song was the most easy part. Like that was the easiest session I'd ever had in my life. And now Brock and I just work together all the time, and it's great. These A's recorded in Audacity. Those A's were recorded on on the cracked version of Mixcraft. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of Mixcraft, but if you ever use Mixcraft, that's when you're down, like you were down bad. You're in the trenches, trying to make music. Mixcraft was like Pro Tools 2002, but in 2013. You know what I mean? Like it looked really bad, and then you were doing so much shit that just wasn't. It was just a complicated Audacity. That's the best way to explain it. I don't know if any of you guys even know what Audacity is or if you use it, but that's just what that is. So yeah. And that's pretty much the song. And now that's it. Very simple breakdown. I wish I could break down like, oh, how I made the drums and how I made the beat, and but I didn't make the beat. So this has been a very simple breakdown of Griffith Park. I'm glad for everyone that's been streaming it, listening to it, bumping it, because it's been incredible. This is the best like first week I've ever done, streaming wise. You know, we got on Anti-Pop, which is cool. Never, like I've been on Anti-Pop before for I think Stay Here Instead or the One and Lonely or whatever, but it's the first time that it's happened on the first week. Like I didn't get on the Anti-Pop until 6 months after the song came out. So now being part of this has been amazing. So I appreciate everyone that's been bumping and listening. The okay at the end. Yeah, that okay literally was just like the track was still going and I was like, okay. Those okays were just like the track was still going. I was like, I'm gonna just keep going and see what happens. You deserve all the love, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. Will there ever be a music video? I would like to make a music video. Looked like you were collecting footage a lot. Yeah, I saw the bike clip on Spotify and I was wondering the same. Those were mostly just like I was just filming a bunch, just like having TikTok videos, Instagram videos, YouTube Reels. Like I was just collecting a bunch of those because I was like, I don't know if anyone really wants a full music video from me, and if they did, then I would do that a little later. I will say I haven't shot a music video for this song at all. I want to, but I wanted to be I had a cool idea of um, just like I want to get a bunch of homies and we just ride around Griffith Park on bikes. I said a cool idea and I realized it's a very simple idea, but I just want to get a bunch of the homies and we just ride around in LA. And, but I don't have a lot of friends, so it's kind of hard to do something like that. Wow, that's a lot of tracks. Trust me, this is not a lot of tracks. What is it? 21 tracks? 24 tracks? That's nothing. I promise you, the next song that I got to break down, when I got to start breaking down the other songs, like, look at this. I could scroll easily through this. You want to see a song with a bunch of tracks? Give me 1 second. Let me close this and let me save this real quick. River Park stems. No. Let me show you something with a bunch of tracks, since you don't believe me. And this song is not called this, by the way. Actually, this one doesn't even have a lot of tracks. This one has 61, and that's still nothing. Like, play from where I'm telling you to play, stupid. What the fuck? Oh, okay.
Average shit like J Balvin. I see folks I was doing them. Man, what? She might be.
I'm not even gonna get into that. But yeah, that song has a whole bunch of tracks. But yeah, this has been fun, man. I actually had a lot of fun doing this, breaking this down. Gonna have new breakdowns soon, new videos. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notifications for the notifications or something. I don't know. Make sure to have fun, I guess. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm about to end this